Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of Nerds. And today we are going to be responding to Generation Pixel's 10 probing video game questions. Question number 1. What type of games do you like to play? Do you want to go first?
I'll let you go first on these, just in case we got the same answer.
Okay, so I like games where I don't die easily. So, I enjoy watching really pretty games. But games that don't require a lot of hand-eye coordination with the controller, very simple controls. So,
you like cooperative games?
I like cooperative games.
Looks like I can bail you out.
Yeah. Yeah. But games where I love watching like the open world where you can explore. I wouldn't know what to do if I played it myself though.
I think you need to try it.
Yeah. If I had the time.
Yes. So games I like to play shoot 'em ups. I like to play survival horror. But I'm starting to get with Jen from Retro Rivals. She's getting a little tired of the walking sim horror games. I like more of the Resident Evil style where eventually as you get all the weapons and stuff, you become the horror. And the zombies should start running from you because you got all these cool guns and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of like where you're just a total wuss and you have nothing to defend yourself with, and you're just running away from the monster. That's not my favorite.
You want to fight him?
That's right.
All right. How much time?
Oh, and RPGs.
RPGs.
Yeah, those are my big three.
Question number 2. How much time on average per week do you spend playing video games?
You
0?
answer for.
I don't.
You can't mathematically be 0.
No, it's not mathematically.
You would say 1 hour is probably slightly generous for you.
Mostly generous. I don't get that much time to play video games.
Yeah.
Because I work a lot.
Yeah, no one else has a job but you. You gotta prioritize your free time.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of laundry to do all the time. So yeah, I don't play video games that much. I do wish I had more time for video games, and I think as the kids get older, I'll get to play more.
Yeah. For me, it's probably, if you're 1 hour per week, I'm probably 3 hours per week. We really don't. That, and we also split our time between video games and board games. So if you're 1 hour video games a week, you're probably 2 hours board games per week. So I would say you played twice as many board games as you video games. And I'm the same 2 hours because we play every board game together. So it sounds less than what it is when you add in board games.
Question number 3. Do you think video games can be educational? Yes, I do. So, our oldest plays Kerbal Space Program. And that kid has learned a lot of physics. And that is incredible. And then, there's other games where I feel like
Minecraft.
Like Minecraft, but also when we play It Takes Two. It teaches you how to solve puzzles. Right. And I think that helps with your mental acuity.
Right. I also agree. I think video games can be educational. A lot of people went down the whole, like, Mario is missing, where it's trivia questions. I didn't really think about that too much. I think it, teaches cause and effect, teaches timing and rhythm. You could argue there's some right and wrong, there's some moral compasses in there. So the traditional sense of education, probably not, but I think it could.
Teaches you how to survive a zombie apocalypse.
There you go.
I know. Okay, question number 4. What don't you like about video games? I don't like that I don't have time to play video games. That's what I don't like about video games.
You don't like what?
That they're not like part of my job. That would be pretty cool because then I could just I could get my video game in at work. Also, I guess more with modern video games, I feel like modern video games are extremely expensive and a little harder to come by.
Yeah. So, thing I don't like about video games is modern games. I've almost completely fallen out with modern games. Just time and time again, they release these games that aren't finished, and you buy them day one, and they don't even work. There's all these flaws in them, and they crash. And then when you do, they got to keep uploading. So every time you turn on a video game, it seems like, since we have such limited time, I'll try to set aside a half hour before bed to play a video game, and I just update it, and then it's like, well, it's time for me to turn it off and go to bed now. So I'm just really not a fan of the new stuff.
Question number 5. How much do you spend on video games?
How about you? You answer the questions first.
I don't spend any money on video games. Because you buy all the video games.
Per month? Is that broken out by the month?
It didn't say. It just says how much you spend. You could break it out per month.
Per month. I'll say $200 a month on video games.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That could vary drastically. Obviously last month we bought or not last month. It was 2 months ago. When was No GameCon? Oh,
that was in July.
Okay, so 2 months ago I bought a $500 video game, but that's not typical.
Right.
Our stack now, we're about halfway through the month, is 6 games. I probably spent $40 on those 6. So
yeah, I would say averaging it out over the 12 months because then there's slower months.
Yeah. So I think $200 a month is fine.
Number 6, what's your favorite games console? And for me, obviously, it's Super Nintendo.
Sega Genesis. That's why I'm the cool one. I got the cool hat.
Number 7, what's your favorite video game movie? So I do really like the new Mario movie because we watch it with the kids and it's funny and cute. Also, I think Resident Evil's not bad.
Yeah.
Those are some pretty good movies.
I'm gonna go with kind of an oddball one. I should have looked up the name before I got on camera, but somebody was in a hurry. I think it was Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion Returns. So they took Mortal Kombat and made it animated, which is way better than doing live action because you could do the brutal kills and it doesn't have to, look so awful. And I think just all the spectacular moves and over the topness, I think just works a lot better for anime. So I'm gonna go with Scorpion's Revenge.
Okay. The live action Mortal Kombat from several years ago was not that great. Okay, number 8. What is your favorite video game? So my favorite video game obviously is Super Mario World. I really enjoy that one.
That's a good one. This is such a hard question.
Maybe it's just what's your favorite video game in this moment?
In this moment. It's probably still Shining Force 2. I really, really like that game. But I haven't played it in a long time, so maybe Resident Evil 2 is gaining ground on it. Probably one of those two.
Okay, number 9. Who's your favorite video game character? Mario. Mario.
Yeah, when I saw this question, I was like, that might even be harder than the what's your favorite video game? Because it's like, well,
I guess it depends on the video game. Like, in this video game, I like this character.
Right, like Streets of Rage, do you like Axel the best? Or, man. I always thought was a pretty cool character. So I'll pick him. I don't know if he's my favorite, but Solid Snake. I love that he goes into the jungle to rescue his teammates. Doesn't bring any weapons at all, just a pack of cigarettes.
I do really like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah? That's another good one.
Yeah. Okay, number 10. What is your least favorite type of game? So the ones that require the two stick.
First person shooters.
Yeah.
Is Mary's answer.
Sure.
She stares at her feet.
I don't have the coordination for it.
You gotta practice. You gotta get that muscle memory.
Yeah.
I mean, my least favorite video game is it's modern games, but I don't think that's. I think it's meaning least favorite genre of game. It's probably the Souls games. I want to feel like a badass in a game, and it feels like all the Souls games, it's like...
They look so cool, though.
They do look cool.
They look awesome. And then I was like so excited when you started to play it, and you're like, God, I hate this. I'm like, but it's so cool looking.
I mean, you just get pounded into the dirt like a little bitch from every single enemy around. And it's like you need to run up and start blocking and wait to dodge. And it's like, I want to be the guy that goes in guns blazing. I don't want to be the guy on defense.
Want to shoot him up?
That's right. And I'll do it. That's all 10.
Well, tell us what you think.
Yeah. This has been bouncing around. I know, obviously, Generation Pixel did it and tagged us. We gotta find like the hardest challenge in the world to give that dude. Because that dude's always giving us stuff. Like, how many gigabytes is your game collection? Yeah, that one. Do that one.
That's not an opinion thing, though. That's just like a math question.
It's like a challenge. Yeah, calculate the bytes of your entire video game collection. I don't know. We got to think of a really hard one to give him and only tag him in it. But it's been going around for a while. I think most of our friends have kind of done these, so we may not tag anyone. I'll just kind of do open tag if you want to do one. Feel free. And make sure you tag us so we can make sure we watch it. But we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, Pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get any spiders in your ears?
Oh, God, I hope not. We may end up finding about spiders in my ears later. Go to the ENT. They look in there with the scope, and there it is. You know how he said they get them out?
Like, tweezers?
No, he said they pour mineral oil in there.
Flush it out?
Yeah.
That face.
It's awesome.
I'm a little... Welcome back.
Want to start over?
I'm just sick. Throat's killing me. Damn Scottish people.